So the time is here. Jaycenth and Talks with Gundie. This sit down, we've kind of had bookmarked in the calendar for a little bit. We reached out to each other and we thought the time was right. We finally got a common ground on it. A lot has changed with him, from his name, the way he goes about his music, and it's gonna be an interesting topic, y'all. So let's check it out. This is Talks with Gundie.
Pocket full of seeds, I got big blues. I make rich moves, I'm a sick dude, yeah. Around my shots, I'm so official. Come here, little boo, what that shit do? I say, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm that nigga in my city and you already know, no. Stay on go, I get dough, that's for sure. Tap in, I'm the shit, gon' wipe me down like...
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Talks with Gundie, but if this is your first time, welcome to Talks with Gundie. My next guest is a jack of all trades, singer, songwriter, rapper, Jaycenth, formerly known as J.O. Cortez.
Yes, sir. How
Appreciate you, bro. I'm good. How are you?
Solid.
It's crazy because when it's somebody new for me,
Mm-hmm.
I end up feeling like I have to do a lot of homework on them.
Right.
Try and listen to every song. Try and get as much detail from them on them.
Mm-hmm.
Try and just do my homework. You know what I mean?
Right.
But with you, it just seemed more organic. Our communication was easy. The music was good. So it was like, damn, like, do I have to do all this? I did like a full pad. You know what I mean? But it was cool. So tell the people a little bit about your story, bro. You have a new name. I've seen a number of tapes, but obviously not everybody knows who you are yet.
Right. So I started taking rapping serious when I was 17. It was like the beginning of my senior year. I used to hoop.
Okay.
But I always had like a passion for music.
Yeah.
I was like in band and shit, like in elementary school.
Yeah.
I played the bass drum, so my teacher said I had like the best sense of rhythm he ever seen. So I kind of like knew I was, supposed to do music.
Right.
So after that, I recorded my first song. I did it in like one take. And they was just like, that's crazy. Like, usually people be punching in. I did my first one in one take.
Yeah.
And I just been going ever since. So, shit, it's finally getting to a point where it's like I can see success on the horizon for sure.
Okay. And as an up-and-coming artist, it's pressure. And pressure for a number of things. You're trying to get signed. You're trying to get your name out there.
Right.
The money that comes behind everything. Clearly, you see we're in a beautiful studio right here. What do you think has been the hardest part so far in your career?
For me, it's the marketing side of things, the trying to connect with people and trying to get the audience to connect with me outside of just the music, just on a personal level, letting them into my life and letting them know like the other side of me, not just the music. Because the music is easy. I love that.
Right.
I feel like the networking and, people showing my face, seeing my face and connecting with everybody, that's the challenge for me. That's what I'm still trying to figure out, because I could do the music shit all day.
Easy, huh?
Easy. But just trying to get people to connect with me and build up my following and stuff, that's been like the most challenging part for me.
When it comes to the networking, when it comes to, I guess you can say, the branding for you, why do you think that is difficult? Like for me, I'm an up and coming personality, I'm still trying to brand and stuff, but I've noticed the more that I'm consistent, the more that I'm with people such as yourself,
right,
it's made it easier for me. But my line of work is different from yours. When it comes to rapping, what do you think is?
I'm kind of private. I don't really like to be all on the socials and like Instagramming and posting everything I do. Like that's never really been me. So it's like being an artist, you kind of have to do that. Right. As far as the music business, they are more inclined to like you for who you are rather than your music. Okay. So like if you already have a great personality, people like you, like a likable person, for sure, a label will see that and be like, oh shit, we can do something with him. All we gotta do is get the best writers and the music gonna go.
Right.
But for me, it's like I have the music side down pat. Now it's just opening up and showing people my personality, letting them see that I am like a likable person. I try to, now it's about me, the way that I act with my friends.
Yeah.
Now I gotta bring that to the forefront and show the rest of the people how I am.
You seem perfect. Like, shoot, right when I walked in, you made me feel comfortable. Your team, and shout out to your team. But let's take it back a little bit. the name formerly was J.O. Cortez.
Right.
Now you're Jaycenth. What was the reason for the change?
All right, so one of the things was there's this reggaeton artist. His name is Jay Cortez.
Okay.
Jhay Cortez.
Gotcha.
And like all of a sudden, probably like 5 to 6 months ago, I just got an influx of people just tagging me on his stuff, confusing me with him.
Yeah.
So like they would be playing his song but tagging my name.
You in it. Yeah.
So it was just like I was getting a bunch of followers, like, but they wasn't there for me. They thinking it's the other dude. So I'm like, that's crazy. So after a while, I just started getting tired of it, and then like I just kind of got tired of people calling me, like asking me like, that's your real name, like last name Cortez, and like
just too much going on behind it, huh?
Originally, I just wanted to go by J.O. because that's what everybody called me.
Okay.
That's what my name was originally.
Okay.
But when I got on, like, putting my music on Apple Music, there was so many other people with just J.O. So I tried to get access to one of the accounts, and it wasn't mine. It was somebody else's. Damn. So I was like, all right, that's why I added the Cortez. Gotcha. And now at the time, I was wearing, like, Nike Cortezes a lot. But it's like, so... And this was like back in high school, so now, present day, 24, I don't wear no Cortezes. It's like, I don't relate to that no more. Like, that's who I was when I was 17. I'm 24 now. Like, I'm a new person. And I feel like Jaycenth describes who I am today.
Respect.
Yeah.
So, with, I heard you say something about Apple Music. I've noticed... with artists, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, does the medium change but the music stays the same? I've seen people go from Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Music. Does that range, or does it matter for what songs go on there when you guys do that? For
me, yeah. So I try to put my best work. I would definitely want to go on all DSPs.
Okay.
Something that is more like a throwaway, like we can put that on SoundCloud. But so I usually put it all, like all my best music and everything that I really like mixed and mastered everything, I put that on all the DSPs. But then I get fans sometimes that be like, man, can you please put that on SoundCloud? Yeah. Because they might not, especially with the high school kids, they be like, I can't afford Apple Music right now. So like, can you put that on SoundCloud? So one of my songs, this is probably my biggest song, a love song. Okay. It was just only on Apple Music, Spotify, all the DSPs. Somebody hit me up and was like, can you please put this on SoundCloud? I put it up there. I didn't post it or nothing. I just put it up for that person.
Right.
I look back like a month later, it's at like 30,000 plays. Damn. So it's just like, there is still an audience on SoundCloud, but I feel like it's better when you put it on the DSPs, and then if they asking for it, then I'm going to put it on SoundCloud.
So what is DSPs? Is that
digital streaming platforms?
Yeah. Appreciate that, because
yes,
I wasn't there. I'm a big. I guess I use all three platforms. I'm big on Apple Music. I'm still using my student discount, so if Apple sees that, we all good. SoundCloud. You know what I mean? I think the medium, I've always thought the medium changed, just alluding to what you said, but I think music is still music.
Right,
you know
at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it's still music. So we're here at this studio. And I see all the buttons, I see the Pro Tools. What is the process like for Jaycenth, bro? Do you come in here, do you already have it written down, or how does it work for you?
It usually just depends. If it's a song, it depends on what the beat is. So like, if the beat takes me in a direction where I feel like I don't even need to write nothing down, I could just go in here and just float or just punch in, I can do that. Or sometimes I'll come in with stuff that's already written. Okay. Or I'll pull up a beat and be like, I'm gonna just write to this real quick. Gotcha. But that's usually how it works. So I usually do a variation of all three. Okay. If I'm not in the studio, like let's say I'm driving somewhere and I think of something like a song or think of a lyric or something, I pull out my phone and I use my voice notes so I remember the cadence.
That's funny.
Yeah, because if I write it down, like I'll have the bars, but I won't exactly remember how I said it, because I might have said it a particular way and forget. So that I found that trick out like a couple years ago, and that's really helped me. So like, as soon as I think of something, it don't matter where I'm at. I could be at church, at work. I gotta put that in the voice note so I don't forget. So then when I go home, I got a mic at home, I lay it down.
It's funny. I like you saw when I came in, I have a notepad.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I'm quote unquote, I'm a journalist, so
Mm-hmm.
I write. But when it's something I hear
Mm-hmm.
and I want to say it as the intro or something that I want in my interview or whatever I'm doing,
Right.
I go to my voice memo. So
Exactly.
it's funny that you said that, bro.
The voice memos is
It's
clutch.
It's clutch.
It's clutch,
It's real
for real.
clutch, man. But I've noticed that you have a catalog of stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I saw you drop the EP. I
Right.
saw that it was the It's Just Different tape last year
Mm-hmm.
and 3-Peat.
Right.
And I was listening to 3-Peat more. I don't know. I just felt like yo Savage come out on that, and you were
Mhm.
rapping. But then when I started listening to It's Just Different, to me it is different because we got a little bit of what is the proper word I want to use?
Melodic?
Versatility.
Oh, first.
From you know what I mean? Because you were singing and you were also rapping.
Right.
So can you bounce that off? Let us know what that's about.
Yeah, so I've always like thrown out like samples of melodies, like here go one song,
Okay.
here goes another song, but I never really like put more than like one on a project, you know. But as I just started growing, progress as an artist, I started becoming more comfortable with my voice,
Mm-hmm.
being comfortable in those melodic pockets.
Okay.
So that's just kind of the direction that I went with. It's just different. Like I really wanted to show the audience the versatility, like you said.
Right.
I wanted to be able to show like I can do anything you need me to do. If you want some rapping shit, I got bars. If you need some
Hell
melodic
yeah.
shit, I got that. If you even want some little turned up shit, like I got that too. Like, so I just really wanted to show them that I'm a different artist and I got different styles. So that's where the name came from. It's just different.
And it makes sense. But is that like the new wave? And I've seen it with people like I guess Bino.
Mhm.
I don't really know what he is. I'm gonna call him an artist.
Right.
You know, no disrespect to him, but you see him singing, rapping, and blast. These type of things. It catches my attention, and that's what caught my attention with your music. So,
Right.
what would you classify yourself as? I'm not trying to put you in a box by any stretch, but if you were to, what would you classify yourself as?
Just an artist.
Okay.
I'm an artist. I don't really say I'm a rapper or a singer.
Right.
I'm an artist because sometimes I might not even do like just rap. I might do some poetry type shit. You feel me? I'm an artist. Like there's nothing I want to limit myself to. I want to be able to do anything. Like I got some couple songs that don't sound like nothing you ever heard before. So it's just like I look at myself as an artist more as than just a rapper or a singer. Like I look at people like Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Prince, people that really was just, you know, versatile and could do everything, you know.
Speaking of the Stevie Wonders and the Michaels, was there anybody coming up that you looked up to with this music?
My favorite rapper is Kendrick Lamar.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, why is that?
I just connected with him more than any other artist. The stuff he was saying was relatable.
Yeah.
And it was fire. Like, just studying his rapping, his flows, the different cadences he was in, pockets. I think he the best.
One thing I love about musicians or artists, you guys catch stuff that a normal ear such as myself may not catch.
Right.
I may listen to lyrics and listen for certain things that an artist is saying, but you guys are listening to beats, you guys are listening to the melody, the cadence.
Right.
Do you think your fans or your supporters are taking that same type of oomph from you?
I think so. With the music, I try to be real experimental, especially with like different flows. Like if you listen to it, majority of my songs got like a different flow, or I'm constantly switching the flow up, because that's something I take pride in as a MC.
Okay.
So that's the MC side of things. So I want people to look at that, and then especially with the melodies, paying attention to the different cadences, showing my vocal range and stuff like that. So I do those little certain tricks and trades because I know it's people out there that really look for that stuff.
Right.
You know, and when they look, for the ones that do look for it, they're going to see it and be like, this is crazy. Like, how is he doing this, you know?
And so to move forward a little bit, now you have your single out, your single Whoa.
Right.
you also put a visual with that.
Right.
Do you think that can help, or do you think that does help getting your audience to gravitate to you, or not your audience, but your fans, excuse me, to gravitate to you more with having a visual and not just a song?
Right. I feel like the visuals do help, but you got to do the right visual.
Okay.
You can't just put out any old regular kind of video that's not going to connect with anybody, you know.
Yeah.
People want to see dope. You got to make a video that's going to keep the whoever is watching, you got to keep their attention.
Okay.
Because they say the attention span is so short these days, especially since we in the social media area. Majority of the people only watch something for 10 to 15 seconds or swipe up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I try to come with super creative videos and visuals like that, so it's like they're intrigued, you know, they're inclined to want to keep watching, like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next, like type of videos like that. So because especially since we, like I said, we in an era where attention span is so short, so you gotta create visuals that's gonna keep people intrigued, engaged in what you're doing.
So what's the backstory with Whoa? This is your latest single. This is what people about to be. It's summertime now. Right. You know what I mean? So music is about to be coming out. People about to be outside. Shit, we literally just got cleared to be open. You know what I mean? Exactly. So what's the backstory with that?
Whoa is just a feel good record. My producer Chris Fuego just sent me the beat, and I heard it and I immediately knew like this the one. I think I laid it that day. That same probably an hour or two after he sent it, just hopped right on the mic and just laid it out. And it's the first single off of my upcoming album, God's Timing. Okay. And it is a summer record. Now that everything is opening back up, I'm expecting it to start picking up more traction. Yeah. Because people gonna start doing day parties, you know, barbecues and stuff like that, and it's a perfect song for that environment.
Speaking of your album, God's Timing, what can we look forward to that, Ken? I know I'm not trying to give up too much. I don't want you to give up too much, but is there anybody in particular that we can be looking out for on that tape, or is there anything in particular we can be looking out for on that tape?
So it's on the way. It's no set date yet.
Okay.
But it's definitely in the works. I got songs with Kaylin and Katori Walker, just to name a few. Yeah. But it's definitely on the way. We still in the process of working on it, but it's crazy. It's like if you like It's Just Different. Yeah. It's just different squared, like. Square?
Yeah, I like that.
Square, so.
I like that.
It's better. It's the best music that I've made.
If there are, I mean, obviously there are people who are some individuals just in the city that you would love to work with.
Right now, I want to get some work in with Blast, and then I'm aiming for the big dogs. Yeah. I need one with Kendrick. Those are two, and Boogie, Westside Boogie. Okay. I think we can make some dope shit. And Buddy.
Oh, Simi.
Yeah.
Smart. It's crazy. He and I. So his mom. He's from Compton. His dad and my mom went to Compton together. He and I went to middle school together. I remember one time, bro. He was doing. I think it was a performance, I think in the Nickersons or something. And he was coming up, and I was walking with like my partners. We were coming into it, and he said my name, and I looked, and then he gave me love or whatever. Yeah. And my boys were right there. You get what I'm saying? And they were fanning, and they didn't believe me initially when I said like I really know him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, you say you know somebody from the city, they'll think everybody knows somebody. You know what I mean? But if take it back a little bit. I saw on Instagram you were doing Blue Bucks Challenge?
Big Blues
Challenge. What was that?
So it was just a little TikTok. I was doing some cool shit for the fans. Shit. It's basically just you start off with the video looking raggedy or whatever, pull out some bread, throw the Big Blues up, and then you transform, put on like your best fit, and whoever had the best video, they won $200.
Damn, how was that?
It was good. We still ain't announced the winner yet. Okay. But it's coming soon. Yeah. So we got a couple of videos. They actually dope. So I'm waiting on some more, and then we're gonna announce the winner soon.
It's crazy. I can't even. I can watch TikTok, but I don't have a TikTok. You know what I mean? I've never really got into it. I felt like it was too hard for me to do it. I guess I'm just not hip yet.
Yeah. It was pretty hard. I ain't gonna lie. But once you get in the groove of it, it's easy.
So will you be releasing more singles off this album?
Yeah, so this month I got my next single is coming out. It's called That.
That.
Yeah.
Okay.
That.
Well, what can we take from it? We just gonna have to.
It's a melodic. It's another summer record. So we getting ready for the summer. So we keeping the summer records coming.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one. Whoa was the warm up.
Yeah.
This the one.
This the one.
Yeah.
This is one of those like. That one song, you hear something or that part, you kind of got to rewind it a little bit.
It's a lot of that on there.
Yeah.
It's a couple parts I think people going to be like, yo, what is he doing? Like,
right.
I'm excited.
Shit, I'm excited for you, bro. So, you're not a signed artist.
No.
Correct. Mm-hmm. But you do have a label called
Giants Records, yeah.
Giants Records. So what is that?
So the acronym for it is God is always needed to succeed. So, I came up with that high school, senior year.
Okay.
I was already rapping, so I was just thinking, like, man, I want to start my own label, you know.
Right.
Looking up to people like Jay-Z, Master P, even Suge Knight with Death Row Records. Just black-owned record labels, and that's something I always saw myself doing. So I came up with that acronym, and, you know, we've been working on it. So I got everything official now. Got my business license and all that.
Congrats,
so,
bro.
Thank you.
No
so,
doubt.
It's about to take off. I believe it. I'm the only artist right now, but soon we gonna be looking to sign some other artists.
There we go. Is there any particular, or not by name, but any particular artist that catches your attention, or a style that catches your attention that you would love to have under your label?
Not even a certain style, just somebody that's obviously has talent and somebody that I believe in.
Okay.
You know, I want to hear the music and really look at the artist and be like, I believe in this guy.
Right.
And for the labels, it's not even about making money off the artist. I just want to be able to give people that was in my same position, give them a platform and give them an opportunity, because I know how hard it is to get into this game.
Right.
So
competitive industry. For
exactly.
Sure.
So I want to be able to give up and coming artists and independent artists that chance. So that's the biggest reason for the label.
Okay. So we've been hitting it hard with the music. We're gonna relax a little bit. When Jay is not recording, when Jay is not writing, obviously I know you're not big on social media, but what is it that Jay does outside of work? So what's a night? What's a day off? What is that like for Jay?
I'm watching either a movie or a show. I'm real big on movies and shows. Like, that's where I get a lot of my inspiration from.
Okay.
TV, movies, especially like superhero shit. I don't know why. I love superhero movies, like Dark Knight and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I'm real big into movies. Other than that, I'm usually just at the mall.
I see.
Yeah. Just at the mall, you know. I don't really be like going out to the club or nothing like that, especially now.
For sure.
Pandemic season, but I hoop too. That's another one, so I still be hooping in my off time.
So you got a little game?
I got a little game.
Okay.
I'm probably the best shooter in Cerritos.
That's a bold statement you just made.
I believe it 100%.
Because we can get a gym rolling. You feel me? I want you
Hey, I'm just letting you know.
Best shooter?
The best shooter in Cerritos.
If that's the case, let me put on my you know what I'm saying? We can get that rolling. Yeah, lace them up. I don't really shoot. And Chris can tell you this. I was a football player, so you know the stigma. Aggressive. No, see, honestly, I be chilling. You know what I mean? Because I don't like being extra. Like when somebody's going up, I'm not finna low bridge. I'm not finna go. If you go up, you go up. Right. But my defense, I might hold you to like 7 points.
If I can get a shot off, it's raps.
Yeah.
It's raps.
You know, it's summertime, so we outside. We gonna have to get that rolling.
Let's get it.
You know, it's on TalksWithGundie. But no, bro. Where did I want to take it to? This is a good convo. Damn. What? When everything does open back up fully, shows, concerts, etc., where do you see yourself contributing?
I want to get back to performing.
Okay.
That's something I love to do as an artist. I love seeing people's reaction to my music, especially people that's never heard it. Yeah. Because I just love it. I get out there, I do my thing, and then after the show, you so dope, bro. You so
that love.
Yeah, the love. So that's one thing I really miss. I think I did my last show before the pandemic in February, and that one was a good one.
Okay.
So that's one thing I really miss. So I'm looking forward to whenever everything opens back up, I'm ready to get back on that stage.
Do you get nervous?
I used to. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I did the Novo. This was 2019. I did the Novo. I opened up for Polo G. I'm sick the whole day.
Sick?
On the toilet the whole day. Like, just butterflies, all that. I'm just, like, nervous. But it's, like, it's crazy. As soon as I got to the arena,
it was all going. You saw the crowd. Yeah. And just was ready, huh?
I seen the crowd. I seen how everything was set up. I'm like, I'm tripping for it. Yeah. And then I just, said a little prayer. My manager Keem on stage.
Shout out Keem.
Then that was it. Went out there and killed it. So I don't really get nervous no more.
It's crazy. I remember I had to do not a speech, but I had to speak at my graduation, like opening remarks. And going into it, I was nervous. You feel me? About to graduate high school, you just nervous.
Right.
But then I saw everybody out there, and I was low-key turned. Like, I wanted to extend my little time.
Up. Like,
you know
let
what
me
I'm
get
saying?
on stage already. Yeah.
What is the best part about performing?
Like I said, just the reaction, seeing people's faces. Especially when I did this one song, 22 and 6. And it's a real, like, heartfelt song. Okay. And then I was just looking out into the crowd and just seeing how everybody connected with me, like, to the realness. They like, bro, that's like some of the realest shit I ever heard, you know. Just getting that love, that reaction from the fans is great. It's no better feeling, really.
Well, Jay, bro, I appreciate you. I want to say thank you for just allowing me to tell your story, because obviously you could have had anybody and sitting down with me.
You already know.
Hopefully, we can get you back on the stage sooner than later.
Yes,
but,
sir.
In the meantime, bro, appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
Y'all, this is Talks with Gundie with Jaycenth. We will catch y'all at the next one.
Yes, sir.
Pocket full of seeds, I got big blues. I make rich moves. I'm a sick dude, yeah. Around my straps, I'm so official.